Welcome back to another episode of Daily Interior Design Inspo, your go-to podcast for affordable and modern interior design inspiration. I am your host, Betsy Helmuth. Today, we've got a fantastic lineup for you, starting with some great outdoor gardening tips. If you are looking to add some shade to your garden quickly, you will definitely want to stick around for this segment. We are diving into 16 fast-growing shade trees that will help you keep your cool outdoors. I am excited to share insights from Lisa Milbrand, a seasoned lifestyle writer and editor with over 20 years of experience. She has written thousands of articles to help people live better and healthier lives. Today, she is giving us the lowdown on fast-growing shade trees that can provide you with much-needed shade in practically no time. First up, we have the weeping willow tree. It thrives in growing zones 6 to 8 and can grow 3 to 4 feet annually. Mature weeping willows can reach between 30 to 40 feet. They love full to partial sun and moist soil. These trees are ideal for areas with inevitable moisture and can even serve as a beautiful anchor for a rain garden. Next is the Thuja green giant arbor vitae. These evergreen trees are perfect for growing zones 5 to 8 and can grow 3 to 5 feet per year. Mature trees can reach between 30 to 50 feet. They require full to partial sun and well-draining soil. Thuja green giants are excellent for creating quick privacy, sound barriers, or windbreaks. Their dense foliage pairs well with flowering shrubs or broadleaf trees, and they are disease and pest resistant. The hackberry tree is another great option for those in growing zones 3 to 9. It grows more than a foot per year and can mature to over 60 feet tall. Hackberry trees can handle drought and other inhospitable conditions. They require full to partial sun and well-drained, rich soil. In the fall, their leaves turn a beautiful yellow, and their sweet fruit, often called nature's M&Ms, has a date-like flavor with a slightly crispy shell. If you are an impatient gardener, the tulip poplar tree might be your best bet. It thrives in growing zones 4 to 9 and can grow up to 6 feet annually. Mature tulip poplars can reach up to 70 feet tall. These trees require full sun and well-drained soil. They feature beautiful golden yellow foliage in the fall and produce dazzling, small yellow flowers resembling tulips with an orange stroke at the base. They are also suitable for wetter locations. For those who want blooms with their shade, consider the crepe myrtle. Suitable for growing zones 6 to 9, this tree grows more than 2 feet per year and can reach up to 30 feet tall. It requires full sun and well-draining, acidic soil. Crepe myrtles produce bold blooms in reds, pinks, and whites that last all summer long. Be sure to choose a larger variety like the Natchez crepe myrtle if you are looking for shade. The red maple is one of the most popular landscaping trees and also one of the fastest growing. Suitable for growing zones 3 to 9, it can grow up to 18 inches annually and mature to heights between 40 to 70 feet. Red maples do best in full or partial sun and well-drained, acidic soil. They are famous for their gorgeous crimson leaves that brighten up the fall season. If you are looking for a tree with drama and shade, consider the summer chocolate mimosa tree. It thrives in growing zones 7 to 9 and can grow up to 3 feet annually. Mature trees can reach up to 20 feet tall. They require full sun and dry, well-drained soil. The leaves of this tree turn from green to dark burgundy in warm weather, and it produces fuzzy pink blooms in late spring. This tree is drought tolerant and attracts pollinators, particularly hummingbirds. The American sycamore is a classic tree that can add some serious wow factor to your landscaping. Suitable for growing zones 4 to 9, it grows 2 to 6 feet per year and can mature to a towering 75 to 100 feet tall. American sycamores require full to partial sun and moist, rich soil. These trees can spread up to 50 feet wide, providing plenty of shade. For those who want rapid growth, the Royal Empress tree is hard to beat. Suitable for growing zones 5 to 11, this tree can grow up to 15 feet per year and mature to heights between 40 to 50 feet. It requires full to partial sun and well-drained soil. The Nordmax 21R Royal Empress tree cultivar is particularly recommended for its drought and cold tolerance. This tree also features breathtaking light purple and pink bell-shaped blooms in late spring. The Chinese pistache is an off-the-beaten-path option that offers gorgeous fall foliage. Suitable for growing zones 6 to 9, it grows up to 2 feet per year and can mature to heights between 25 to 30 feet. This tree requires full sun and well-drained soil. The male trees produce red, orange, and yellow blooms in the spring. It is also drought tolerant, making it a great choice for arid regions. However, it is considered invasive in parts of the South, so check with your local gardening extension before planting. The river birch tree is perfect for those boggy parts of your garden where the soil does not drain properly. Suitable for growing zones 4 to 9, it grows up to 3 feet per year and can mature to heights between 40 to 70 feet. River birches require full sun and moist, acidic soil. They have distinctive exfoliating bark that reveals a pink inner layer and grow catkins, which are tight floral clusters that add interest to the tree. The American elm is a classic tree that has made a comeback thanks to new varietals resistant to Dutch elm disease. Suitable for growing zones 4 to 9, it grows up to 2 feet per year and can mature to heights between 30 to 70 feet. American elms require full sun and well-drained soil. They are known for their gorgeous golden leaves in the fall. If you are looking to add shade to tight spots, consider the Corinthian pink double-flowering peach tree. Suitable for growing zones 5 to 9, it grows up to 4 feet per year and can mature to heights between 20 to 25 feet. This tree requires full sun and well-drained soil. It features magnificent baby pink spring blooms with magenta centers, and its foliage shifts from burgundy to green to yellow from spring to fall. Note that it does not produce edible fruit. The American sweet gum is another excellent option. Suitable for growing zones 5 to 9, it grows up to 3 feet per year and can mature to heights up to 80 feet. These trees require full sun and well-drained soil. American sweet gums are known for their blazingly beautiful fall foliage in shades of red, orange, yellow, and purple. You might recognize them by their brown, spiky gumball seed pods. For those in cooler climates, the paper birch is a classic choice. Suitable for growing zones 2 to 7, it grows up to 2 feet per year and can mature to heights between 50 to 70 feet. Paper birches require partial sun and well-drained, moist soil. They have classic white bark and vibrant fall foliage. Fun fact, Native Americans used these trees for canoe making, and the tree's exfoliating bark also served as a stand-in for paper. Last but not least, we have the ginkgo biloba tree, also known as the maidenhair tree. Suitable for growing zones 4 to 9, it grows 1 to 2 feet per year and can mature to heights between 50 to 80 feet. Ginkgo bilobas require full to partial sun and well-drained soil. They are famous for their distinctive fan-shaped leaves that turn bright yellow in the fall. These trees are hardy and thrive even in urban or coastal environments. Be sure to avoid the female, seed-bearing trees as they drop slippery, stinky fruit in the summer and fall. Now, let us talk about snacks that require basically no effort at all. These are perfect for those busy days when you just do not have the time or the energy to whip up something complicated. Here are 15 snack ideas that are not only easy, but also delicious. First up, we have apple nachos. This is a personal favorite. All you need to do is cut up an apple and spread some peanut butter on each slice. Then add your preferred toppings. I usually go with coconut flakes, chocolate chips, granola, chia seeds, and honey. It is a simple yet satisfying snack. Next, we have homemade microwave popcorn. This is not your typical microwavable popcorn. You can make it from scratch using popcorn kernels, a brown paper bag, and melted butter or oil and salt, of course. This can save you some money on those expensive pre-made popcorn bags. Another easy snack is peanut butter banana rice cakes. For this one, grab 2 rice cakes, any flavor, but I usually go with plain salted rice cakes and spread peanut butter on them. Then add banana slices on top and drizzle with honey. It is a quick and nutritious snack. If you want to get a bit fancy, try a spinach and feta mug omelet. You can make an entire omelet in the microwave. All you need are a mug, 2 eggs, spinach, milk, salt, pepper, and a healthy heap of feta. It is a great way to add some greens to your diet without much effort. For a more sophisticated snack, try fancy cheese and crackers. Level up your standard cracker and cheese combo by pairing Mediterranean rosemary and sea salt baked crackers with pepper jack cheese slices. It is a simple way to feel a bit more upscale. How about a sweet treat? A hot chocolate mug cake is perfect for those moments. This mug cake only uses 3 ingredients: a hot cocoa packet, 1 egg, and 1 spoonful of yogurt. Top it off with some whipped cream, and you have got yourself a delightful dessert. Overnight oats are another favorite of mine. I do not really measure, I just eyeball it. Put yogurt, milk, chia seeds, rolled oats, maple syrup, and cinnamon in a mason jar and leave it in the fridge overnight. The next day, top it with fresh fruit and you are good to go. For a super simple snack, go for veggies with dipping sauce. Pick any veggie of your choice. My favorites are carrots, cucumbers, and celery. Then choose your dipping sauce. Ranch or peanut butter are great options. Microwavable mac and cheese is another dorm room favorite. While pre-made versions are convenient, making it yourself can be just as easy. You will need some dried macaroni, shredded cheese, milk, and salt and pepper. It is a comforting snack that feels a bit more homemade. Cereal and milk is a classic late-night snack for a reason. It is quick, easy, and satisfying. My go-to is Honey Nut Cheerios, but you can use any cereal you like. Hot blueberry oatmeal is another great option. There are so many ways to make oatmeal, but this recipe features a hack: heating up frozen berries and pouring them over microwaved oatmeal. You can also add toppings like peanut butter, cinnamon, honey, and even chocolate chips. The possibilities are endless. Microwavable baked potatoes might seem odd at first, but they are a fantastic dorm room snack. You will need a russet potato, olive oil, salt, and pepper. Top with sour cream and shredded cheese if you like. It is the closest thing to a home-cooked meal you can get without an oven. Fruit salad is my go-to when I want something fresh. I am always craving fruit, especially while in college. You can mix any fruit that you love. My favorite combination includes strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, pineapple, and grapes. Okay, hear me out. Iced coffee. Yes, it is a drink, but I find myself craving a good iced coffee the same way I crave a snack. You can buy one, of course, but making it at home saves money. My recipe involves mixing cold brew, oat milk, and vanilla syrup. It is refreshing and energizing. Last but not least, we have the DIY candy bar. This is a sweet treat you should definitely try. Get a few dates, remove the pits, insert peanut butter, and top with chocolate chips and honey. To solidify that chocolate bar feel, freeze them for a few hours before consuming. Trust me, you will thank me later. You are shopping for a fresh pair of glasses or some new shades and scroll for the Add to Cart button, only to find out you have got to pick a size or enter some measurements. Huh? While not all glasses come in different sizes, many do, and purchasing the right size is paramount to achieving a good fit, especially when we are talking about prescription eyewear. So, how do you measure your face for glasses? It is a super easy task, and once you have got the measurements, you will never have to hesitate on pressing order again. In as little as 3 minutes, you will have all the measurements you need to purchase your glasses. No fancy equipment required. Step 1, gather supplies. You do not need much. A soft measuring tape and/or ruler works, and make sure to have something you can jot down your measurements on. A pen and paper or your phone are good options. Step 2, look in the mirror. To get the most accurate measurement, stand in front of the mirror with your glasses off. If you do not have a mirror handy, you can use the selfie mode on your phone instead. Step 3, measure your pupillary distance. The most important measurement for prescription glasses is the pupillary distance, which is the distance between the centers of your pupils. This is crucial for aligning the lenses correctly with your eyes. Hold the tape measure horizontally under your eyes, aligning 0 with the center of one pupil and identifying what number lines up with the center of your second pupil. This should be in millimeters. Step 4, take additional measurements. You can take additional measurements to help find a better fit. This includes your face width from temple to temple to determine whether your face is narrow, medium, or wide, bridge width, across the section of your nose you want glasses to sit, and temple length from your temple to where the glasses rest on your ear. These measurements are also in millimeters. Step 5, select your fit. Enter the measurement numbers and/or refer to the brand's sizing guide to purchase the correct fit. Some will ask you to input the pupillary distance measurement, while some use a chart that helps you determine the best size. Others may simply ask whether your face is wide, medium, or narrow, and some will list the measurements of the glasses so you can compare notes. There are a few additional ways you can find the best eyeglass size. First, check your existing glasses. Most eyeglasses have a trio of numbers separated by dashes that are printed or engraved onto one of the arms. These numbers in millimeters correspond with the glasses measurements. Typically, the first number is the lens width, the second is the bridge width, and the third is the temple length. You can use these measurements to help you pick out your next pair. If your glasses do not have this information, or if the info has worn off, you can take measurements of the glasses themselves. Measure the lens width, which is the horizontal diameter of one lens, the bridge width, the piece that goes over the nose, and the temple length, from the front to the tip of one arm. These measurements should be in millimeters. Consider your nose width. If you have a narrow nose, you will want a narrower bridge width. If you have a wider nose, a larger bridge width will fit better. You do not want your glasses to slip downward or feel too tight. How your eyes are set on your face can impact what size lens is best for you. Many people fall into the medium or middle territory, but there are always outliers. Warby Parker has a trick to determine yours by using a credit card. Hold the long edge of it against your nose. If the other edge goes past the outer corner of your eye, you need a narrower lens width. If it does not go past your outer eye corner, then you will need wider lenses. And if it is in the middle, a medium-size frame is best. If you are still not feeling quite sure what size glasses to buy, visit an optician to get your measurements taken. Write them down so you have them for next time. All right, now let's move on to a fun and delicious segment. We all love a good cookout, right? And what is a cookout without some hot dogs? Today, I am excited to share with you a surprising ingredient that I always top on my hot dogs. Trust me, it wows at every cookout. I came across this idea from Rachel Perlmutter, a talented recipe developer, food stylist, and culinary producer at The Kitchen. Originally from Houston, Texas, Rachel spends her free time perfecting kolaches and breakfast tacos that taste like home. She currently lives in Brooklyn with her partner, dog, cat, and rabbit, and they all share a love of seasonal local produce. So, what is this surprising ingredient? Crumbled and toasted store-bought cornbread. If that sounds a little weird to you, hear me out. These toasty crumbles give instant corn dog vibes without a single second of frying. It is like having the best of both worlds, the deliciousness of a corn dog with the simplicity of a hot dog. Rachel suggests grabbing some cornbread from the bakery section of your grocery store to keep things easy. But if you have some leftover homemade cornbread, that works great too. Personally, I love to eat this topping the same way I would a corn dog, with a squeeze of yellow mustard and ketchup on top. Now, let us talk about how to make this toasted cornbread crumble. The ingredients are super simple. You will need cornbread, some kind of fat like butter, bacon fat, or olive oil, and a pinch of salt. First, crumble the cornbread. Use your hands to break it down to a breadcrumb consistency. You can leave some slightly larger chunks or keep everything finely ground depending on your preference. Next, toast the cornbread. Heat a few tablespoons of fat in a skillet over medium heat. As a rule of thumb, use about 1 tablespoon of fat per 1/4 cup of crumbs. Add the cornbread to the skillet and cook, stirring frequently until it is golden brown and crunchy. If it is toasting too quickly, you can lower the heat. Season with a pinch of salt if needed. And there you have it, toasted cornbread crumble that you can sprinkle over your hot dogs. But do not stop there. This topping is versatile and can be used on other dishes too. Sprinkle a little over avocado chicken salad, corn chowder, deviled eggs, sticky chicken salad, or even shrimp and grits. It is a great stand-in for toasted breadcrumbs. One of the best things about cookouts is the variety of toppings you can offer. You can create a theme or simply set out a bunch of bowls filled with ingredients you think sound delicious. Even better, make each of your friends bring something exciting while you supply the hot dogs and classic condiments. So, next time you are planning a cookout, give this surprising ingredient a try. Crumbled and toasted cornbread is sure to wow your guests and take your hot dogs to the next level. That is all for today's episode of Daily Interior Design Inspo. I hope you found some inspiration and useful tips for your home and lifestyle. Until next time, keep designing and stay inspired. I am Betsy Helmuth, signing off.